Well, hi, hello, and welcome. Happy Monday. Happy start of a new week. Um, this month is almost over. Time flies, and we're all aging. Anyhow, as you can see, we have a wonderful, uncovered, untouched piece of paper here. Because, it's not like I have 20 unfinished paintings stacked up on the shelf. No, that is absolutely not the case. That is the case. I have a heckload of unfinished paintings. But guess what? We can add another one. We can add another one to the stack. To the unfinished painting stack. I always have like great hopes about every single new painting that I start. It's like, yes, this time is gonna get finished. This is gonna be the time. As if anything has changed. But maybe, fingers crossed, I will actually finish it within this century. Would be great. So, first thing, I received my gouache on Saturday. Yeah, I got it on Saturday. So now I have white gouache paint again, which is great. I was running out, well, I was out of it for the longest time. I was trying to substitute the white gouache with some other random ass paint that I found here, just laying around. Wasn't quite the same, but gets the job done. But now I have proper gouache again, which is great. I will try it out. I have not tried this particular gouache. It's from Winsor & Newton. I've had other colors from them, and those are nice. So I have high hopes. I think it's gonna be great. It feels nice and thick and opaque, which would be a great change from the Schminke experience that I'm not gonna touch upon anymore. That time has come and gone, and no liquid white. I'm not working with oils, so no liquid white. We don't need that shit. Sorry, but it is what it is, I'm not a liquid white person. To be fair, I'm not even sure if I would use liquid white if I worked with oils. I have worked with oils in the past, never used it. I prefer other things. Why the heck would I want to put white on the canvas? No, I don't want white on the canvas. I want the canvas, if anything, I would like the canvas to be like tinted in some way. Maybe like a little burnt sienna, like a little zhuzh all over it, or like a nice bit of gray, something like that. Just plain white, as great as it is, for painting purposes, it's nicer to have some, like, a different kind of background. Something a little tinted. Something. Anyhow. Hello, Smurf. Good morning. Hi, Joseph. I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much. I'm very excited to paint a landscape because I like my landscapes. And yes, I could have gone back to my sketchbook today and sketched some dragons. The same stuff that I did on Saturday. I wasn't feeling like dragons. I'm so hyped about the gouache. I want to work with gouache. I want to do something. Anyhow, also thank you for the host. Thank you. Let me grab the reference picture that I will use. Where the fuck is it? Where did I save it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Alright. We have it. All good. For a second I thought that maybe I did not actually save it. I just thought that I saved it and then I didn't save it. It's like a mashup reference picture that I made quickly. Well, thank you, Joseph. We only managed to draw 2. The Saturday was sort of mostly spent rambling, so didn't really get to draw many. But, you know, I mean, the ones that I did, I don't think that they will sort of turn into anything. I think they will just stay like sketchbook material. But I did come up with like a different kind of dragon that I wanna, like at first I wanna sketch it out. I wanna see how it actually works and if it's gonna work at all. But that's for another day. Today, this. I will start with quickly sort of sketching out, mapping out the whole painting, not going into great detail as per usual. No point in that. Saturday was hockey day. It was, you know, it started good. It started good, and then things did go tits up. But you know, what can you do? It is what it is. It's certainly better than it could have been. I guess. I guess if we want to stay positive. It's oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the pencil that I am dropping. Do I want to draw a horizon line or do I not care? That's the real question. You can't really see the horizon line in my reference picture. However, maybe for like, you know, making things nice and level. Maybe I shall create one. Yes, with a ruler. Let's be precise, you know. I mean, one thing is just sort of plopping some lines down and hoping for the best. Another thing is trying to be precise. Well, I mean, Skewered, it's not a normal pencil, so I don't necessarily want to break it. I would like for this pencil to survive for another 70 years if I ever live that long. Probably not. We play each other for the last game of the group tomorrow. Heavy breathing intensifies. Let me whip out my non-existent Latvian hockey fan hat and my the tutors. Do I? Incognito, hi, hello, how are you? How long is this even? 29.7. Okay. Well, then let's go with maybe 13 centimeters. Oh, I'm as young as you are. I'm not sure about that. Well, hello, hello. How are you? You have a date this Thursday. That sounds pretty good. Well, have a wonderful time, hopefully. What am I planning? I am planning on creating some art. I'm painting something. We'll go down the route of landscapes yet again because those are just, they're my favorite. What can I do? Branching out is good and everything, but boy, if there is something that you love creating, and even though you might be creating it a lot, it just brings you fun. So do that. Have some fun in life for once. This is me having fun. This gonna be, ooh, maybe like a smidgen, smidgen higher. Do I go? Yeah, a little bit. Flip it upside down. No, that's that's not quite how it works. I don't want the horizon line to be that high either. It needs to be, you know, like a little bit higher. Maybe like here. Somewhere there. That's not like a massive increase, but it's just enough. That's certainly cruel. Cruel. That's cruel, Ra. How dare you? That is not cool. That's cruel. No. Well, enjoy your day. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by and saying good morning. It's appreciated. Yeah. Don't get lost in the big world, though. Be careful. Take your magical potions with you and your sword. So, I will be having who dares to travel without their sword? Some do. Some wild individuals do. Oh, well, thank you, Joseph. Thank you. Well, that being said, though, I can understand why some people might not like it. It can be a little fussy, I guess. Um, but at the same time, once you sort of get the hang of it and get into the rhythm of using it and painting, then it is brilliant. Like, it's so forgiving, so everything. It's just everything. It's everything we ever wished for. Evil, hi, hello, how are you? I will be quoted on that. That's, solid quote. Also, another quote by me is just saying the word solid. That's another one. Dropping the wisdom bombs, left, right, and center. Yvonne, well, hello. Enjoy your lurk. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Starting a new painting, sketching things out, Not the most exciting part, but has to be done. That would be a cool quote to have on a gravestone. Wow. I mean, yes, in a way. It also could act as simply a descriptive word of what is currently happening. Everyone's just solid, nice and stiff and solid. Great times. Great times underground. You had to paint two identical paintings, except one was in grayscale and the other monochromatic. Were graded in how close in value the colors were in gouache. Made gouache less fun. Yeah. I mean, I've done that, and it's fucking pain in the ass. So I sympathize with you, and I'm very sorry that you had to go through that. However, don't blame the gouache. Blame the values. Values are the devil. Actually, they're not. They're extremely important, but they are the devil. So tricky. They're tricky as hell. They're tricky. Anyhow, let's not go on a tangent about values and why I hate them and love them at the same time. You're pumped for the new painting. Solid beginning. Solid. Look at that beginning. Wow. There's so much happening. So much. If I will be able to pull this off, it will be great. But I don't know if that will actually happen, or I will just... Or this will become one of the abandoned paintings yet again. Because we certainly don't have enough of those. For me, it's 8:25 a.m., so bright and early. Well, I mean, it is bright. I guess it's also early in a way, but then again, it's Monday morning. It's not early. The day has already begun. People have all gone up, gone to work. Things are happening. You sense water. Yes, there is going to be a body of water here. Then sort of like greenery bits here, greenery bits here, bushes, trees, like a little sky, some clouds, like keeping it pretty simple, but it will be mostly all about the green tones and about trying to capture the light and the reflections and all of that wonderful stuff. I just feel like introducing greenery, I need some greenery. Summer is coming. Things are so green outdoors. I want green things on my paper as well. Oh, the painting. It's gonna be like a nice midday, sort of. Midday, maybe afternoon, but like bright and sunny. They mean the painting 7:34. Yeah, it's gonna be bright colors. Because I think lately I've done mostly sort of like sunsetty things and things that are a little bit darker. I wanna bring back some brightness, crank up the brightness. 1:22. Yes, that's the exact time. The exact one. Well spotted. Yeah, this is 0.5. Or suns. Yes, let's just distribute them in every single corner of the paper. It's gonna be great. We'll make a realistic painting. Corner suns. You know, let's not go there. Let's not. Let's keep it without the corner suns. They are great in their own way, but not today. If you added a mirror and used the water's reflection, you could realistically get 4 suns. But we're not gonna do that. We're not, I'm not gonna paint in a mirror here, just standing randomly in the middle of nowhere, reflecting. Also, the sun ain't gonna be visible here. That's another thing. The sun is not gonna be visible. The sun is sort of shining from somewhere here, like that. And we ain't gonna see it. It's gonna be hidden. Hidden away. Pretty long shadows, yeah. Not that there will be many things that can cast a shadow. Like, you know, we'll see how things escalate, is what I'm saying. Right now I sort of have like a vague idea how I want to sort of continue this. We'll see. We'll see how things escalate, you know? Well, then it can be late afternoon if it wants to be late afternoon. I don't really care. All I know is that the sun is gonna be there. And whatever time of the day it is, I don't care. Not my thing that I would care about. Doesn't matter. So good it's going to give you 4 suns. So good. No. No 4 suns, not even 1. Wait, you know, to be fair, we could make this sunless as well. Like completely sunless. Just like, let's cover the entire painting black. Pitch black. nothing else. There's no light, nothing. We will pretend that underneath all of that darkness there is all of this. But let's just not paint it. Let's just play the imagination game. Let's do that, you know? Use your imagination. That's what do you what do you mean you can't see the trees and you can't see the lake and the reflections in the clouds? What do you mean? Use your imagination. Murder Maid, well, thank you, thank you. It's 2 a.m. Did you change your stream schedule like crazy? You used to stream when I was waking up. Now it's when you're going to bed. Well, I mean, when I first started streaming, the first year or two, I did stream, like, I guess it was sort of afternoon, midday. But then for the last, I don't know, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done only sort of early morning streams. I like these better. They fit better with my life schedule, so you know, I don't have the evenings free for sitting here and drawing. So I'm pretty sure you said something like that to a teacher in kindergarten. Said you drew a castle using a white crayon. We actually used to use white crayons quite a lot in kindergarten, but that was, you know, you draw first with the white crayon and then you go over the whole paper with watercolor, and the white crayon bits just push the water away, and you can see what is happening. I quite like that. It could have been a decent chunk of time. I don't know how long it's been. I'm still going into streaming thing. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm reconsidering it every day. No, I am still here, and I guess so far things are going pretty decent. What's changed the most since you started streaming? Well, I mean, this has become sort of my day job. Um, Painting doesn't seem like a hobby anymore, and I mean, I don't know. Hopefully I have gotten better at speaking in English, although that's debatable. Because some days I feel like things are not great at all. But yeah, like overall, I feel like nothing has changed that much. Kind of hard to remember how things were. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've started. I don't know anymore. Well, I think so. I mean, I can't say that I ever had like bad English knowledge. I started learning it from second grade, so you know, before I jumped into the whole streaming thing, I had a solid, you know, a solid knowledge, but I wasn't really using it for anything. So after high school, there was like, you know, a while where my English usage was very limited. Um, and since the streaming happened, since that thing happened, I think that things have improved in a way. I mean, I guess my vocabulary has sort of broadened. That is my guess anyway. Okay, I think I will begin. Now my question is, do I have any clean brushes? As per usual, that's the question. And I think the answer is no. Who are you? Do I use this brush? It has some paint in it. I don't know what kind of paint. Oil paint? Could be oil paint. Oil paint. Oil paint. I mean, I will give it a go. I'll give it a go and see. If it's gonna be filled with paint, well then, you know, will teach me a lesson, maybe. As per usual, I will start with the sky. Always seemed fluent to you, but there's definitely improvement. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, you know, if you use a certain language pretty much every single day for X amount of, at this point, X amount of years, you're simply bound to get at least a little bit better. By the way, this is the white that I got. Got 3 tubes of this, and I hope it's gonna deliver greatness. I'm expecting greatness, but I've said it plenty of times. Keep your expectations low, and you will never be disappointed. So maybe I'm setting myself up for disappointment. We'll see. We'll see how things go. We can't screw it back up. Great, wonderful. Do I need maybe a bit? I will keep the palette limited today as well. Well, not really limited. Limited for the sky for now. I will start with the Prussian blue and the burnt umber and just white. Because or maybe I go with like a cyan. Decisions. Decisions. Okay, let's try with these colors, and if I don't like them or I think they're too dark, then I can switch to something lighter. I've noticed when you're speaking to Vito in English, your accent is thicker, but you're not sure if it's just because I'm Latvian to Latvian English, or is it just you two being cute? I don't think that we ever speak proper English with each other. Like, it's always messed up in some way. So there is that. Okay, can't open the paint. Great, wonderful. Samovar, yes. We're gonna have some landscape time here. We rarely even speak proper Latvian with each other. We don't speak properly. I think that's the that's the key thing that we need to take away from this. Me and Vito, we don't speak properly. It's always like the words are messed up, there are new words introduced that don't exist. Sentences are weird. It's just, oh my goodness, weird town, USA. So, two colors, now a little bit of white. Squeeze out here. Oh, it's thick. It's thick with at least 2 C's. I'm excited because thick paint usually means that it's very pigmented because there is a lot happening. It better be the case. Please don't disappoint me. Please, Winsor and Newton, I have faith in you. And that word you shout out when each other sneeze. That is, well, it is an actual word in Latvian, but it's not something that you would ever say to anyone that sneezes. But there is a reason why we say it. It has a background. It has a background. So I will use this brush. As I said, it's covered in paint, but this is like oil or maybe acrylic, something that is, it has become part of the bristles at this point, and I don't really want to separate them. I think they have I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things escalate. So let's start by mixing something. Oh, it feels so luscious and so nice. I like it a lot. I already like the white so much. Right. Let's see. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, I'm excited beyond anything. This is great. Winsor and Newton, I knew I could trust you. I knew that you know what you're doing when it comes to paint. Thank you. This is my personal speech to Winsor and Newton right now. Not that they are listening, nor that they will ever hear this. But I think they need to know that they're great. And I appreciate the fact that They decided to make white paint that actually is nice and white and bright and beautiful and not upsetting and sad. I just wonder because when you're talking English with another Scandi, all your J, Po, and W sounds all come running back. Well, when it comes to like having a full-on conversation in Latvian and then trying to switch to English, I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad. Like you can get in the rhythm of English quite quickly. However, I find very difficult to go from German to English. That is something that I always struggle with because when I speak German, things sound, I don't want to say more soft, but I guess they sound more soft. There is like a specific way of how I pronounce things. And then when I try to switch to English, I sound like a German that is trying to speak English with a German accent. I'm like, what just happened? I know how to pronounce this thing in English, yet here I am, pronouncing it completely differently just because I was just talking in German. So that's where my brain is like, ooh, it's hard to switch, it's hard to change things. Kakarata, well, thank you for the hearts. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. When you read Norwegian, you've typed in chat, you always say it very harsh, like it's Germany. But Germans don't speak harshly. I think that's more the Latvian coming out. Because I don't know. I think I'm more applying like the Latvian pronunciation of things when I try to read out words that I don't know what they are. It's like I see a letter and then I automatically want to pronounce it like a Latvian would. And I think that's also where the harshness comes from because like Latvian is not a soft language, I think. It's not like super harsh either, but it has its edges. So, okay, I'm pleased with this color. A nice color. Nice bit of gray. They're sadly unilingual, but that's fine. And also there's always time. If you really want to learn a new language, like, it's doable. That being said, if you don't feel like you need it, or there's not really like an everyday use to the language, then I mean, it doesn't make you less of a person is what I'm trying to say. Slash, hi, hello. How are you? Um, yes, landscape time. I was just simply excited. I got the gouache that I ordered. I finally have a nice opaque white again, so I can go to town with the painting. Um, Learning languages is way easier if you have two, you think, anyway. If a word or grammar doesn't make sense in one, it might in another. That's true, yes. But also there are, like so many different ways how you can learn a language. Obviously one is taking classes and, doing it that way. But then there are there are other possibilities as well. Obviously the infamous, uh, looking up some sort of language learning app or whatnot, which is fine. That works. I have tried it. It's okay. Um, but then it was like, I don't know, like a couple of months ago, I think. Maybe less than that. Who cares? There was this guy on YouTube, and he was trying to learn a language in a week, I believe. And his approach was looking up the top, I think 1,000, maybe 2,000 top words that are most used in said language. And and he just sort of learned all of those, nailed down the basics of grammar, and within a week he was able to form like coherent sentences and have a proper decent conversation with another person that speaks that language, and was pretty damn impressive. So there is that. I think, learning the top whatever number of words is quite beneficial, because you do need quite a decent vocabulary in order to, say whatever you want to say. Because let's face it, in like, let's say the language learning apps, you like it's mostly like clothes and stuff that, like, who even, I don't know where I'm gonna use that within the next year or so, it's not like useful words, it's just words. Do I ever paint on canvas? I used to paint on canvases in the past. At this point I prefer paper, but I would like to go back to canvases. It's just that I don't necessarily have the storage space for them. They do take up much more space than a nice flat piece of paper. So that's another thing that I need to consider right now. Like, I could paint on canvases, sure, but where the hell would I keep them? No seabirds, or, I like the seabirds. I hate seabirds, but I will paint a lot of birds, but I hate them. Um, but yeah, this one probably won't have any creatures, no. We'll see though, but so far I haven't planned any. Planned. All the languages you know are all similar, so you've never really tried to learn anything completely different. That's why you're a little scared with Estonian and Latvian for next year, but you're going to try to find someone soon. It's gonna be okay. I'm not sure if that works as a validation for language apps, but sure. Whatever floats your boat. Canvas is expensive. You wouldn't expect storage to be an issue. Well, canvases come at extremely different price points. Like obviously you can get a canvas that will cost you a decent chunk of money. It will be, extremely high quality, extremely well built. Um, does everyone need that kind of canvas in order to paint? No. You can get very, very cheap canvases as well. They might not be as great, but they do the job. So, like the price, if you're willing to spend more, you have the possibility, but it's not really a requirement. For me, it's mostly the storage space that sort of gets in the way. Pay for medium over platform, aka canvas. Yes, I would sort of agree with that. Maybe when let's say when it comes to paper, sometimes you're sort of forced to spend a little bit more. Like for instance, when it comes to watercolor paper, it's very difficult to find watercolor paper that won't give you a hard time. Obviously, in theory, you can work on pretty much anything if you have the patience and the willingness. But sometimes you don't have the patience nor the willingness, so the cheaper brands will it will just frustrate the living hell out of you. You're keeping storage space in mind when you move in September for that very reason. Yeah, I mean, it's just you run out of it so quickly. Like the space is always limited, and I don't know. I'm sure I could figure out a better way how to store things, by getting like some. I don't even know. I have thought about getting like a big chest of drawers where the drawers are pretty wide and deep, so that I could store maybe certain things in drawers, but as of right now, it's like you just get a bunch of massive folders and try and store things in those. It's good to have not a lot of shite. Yes, it is good. Okay, hello. How are you? You feel really sick. Oh, damn. Like, you have the flu kind of sick, or you want to throw up because you've had too much food kind of sick? Both don't sound great. Um, I don't know how to help you. Drink liquids. For both. For both instances, drink liquids. Mind play. Hello. Morning. How are you? If you ever decide to read a novel on stream, you would definitely watch. I used to do reading streams, not not even that long ago, but the book of choice wasn't the well, I mean there was nothing wrong with the book. It was sort of a little difficult to read it out loud. It was the Witcher series, so those involve a heckload of different names for all kinds of people and creatures, and it's kind of hard to follow everything, and things are changing so quickly there, so was not the best. Oh no, what the fuck is that? Where did that come from? Alrighty. Well, enjoy your stay and your time here, mind games. No, not mind games, mind play. Well, I mean, that's not quite the same thing. Maybe it is. Like little bits of something. I would assume they're coming off of this brush. This brush looks like a brush that could be expelling little particles from it. Can you not? Can you just chill out for a second, please? Well, last we will have a body of water here, sort of going into the sky. Okay. Oh, I see. Hello, how are you? No, no, we keep this one creature free. How do I feel about the Impressionists? I really like their stuff. It's actually one of my favorite painting styles that there is. Yeah, no animals today, sorry. Morning, Leap. Well, we're having a great day so far. Hope for you it's the same. Last time you were here, you remember others, and one in particular I wasn't happy with it ever turn out. I think I put a blanket on that otter. I wasn't happy with this guy, and then I covered him up with a blanket, and now I am happy with him. So yeah, he got what he deserved, a blanket. Yes, exactly. The old cover with a blanket trick. If you don't like something, get it out of your eyes and out of your mind with a blanket. Yeah, things are good, thank you. The sun is out, although we already had like a massive rain shower situation happening this morning. Like everything went from nice and pretty chill and sunny to like completely pitch dark freaking gray sky, and then it started pouring down like crazy, and now the sun's out again. So when you don't want to vacuum the floor, get all the blankets. No, then the blankets get all like full with stuff, with the floor stuff. Get more blankets. Cover up those blankets with more blankets. Well, Incognito, good night to you. Thanks for dropping by. How often are you satisfied by a finished product? You're almost never, maybe 25%. Um, I would say for me it's like 50-50. Like I think the more I paint, the more I have figured out what exactly I like and how I like things to be. And I have learned to give myself a pat on the back when I've done good, or at least in my eyes, when I've done good. So, you know, I would say half of the time I'm pretty happy with how things look. Sometimes it takes me a bit longer to get used to like how the painting looks. Like I might finish the painting and then I think, oh, I'm not sure if I like it. I'm not sure how I feel about it anymore. Like I don't know, something doesn't look right, and then I go away from it for a while, and then I come back and I see it in like new light, and it's like, yes, actually, no, I'm very pleased. So sometimes it's just the sheer fact that you've been looking at something for like freaking days on end, and everything looks like trash. Everything looks like trash because your eyes are like, God damn it, give me something else. I'm tired of this shit. But no, it's good. It's fine. It's okay. Speaking of blankets, you should really vacuum today. Yes, you need to vacuum. I think today is a good day for vacuuming. Do I believe in the Baba Yaga? Don't know what that is. So no is the answer. I don't know what that is. Okay. I think I will go over this area like another time to build up the color intensity a little bit more. You're talking about reflooring your living room and kitchen at the moment. Huh. No, I don't believe in that. I have to say, I'm not really one for paranormal slash supernatural things. I mean, I'm not like denying things, but I like to keep a healthy dose of skepticism. And so far, I have in my personal life no proof that any of that exists. So there is that. I'm sure there are individuals out there, very sick individuals, who would love to consume small children, but that's a different story. More into sci-fi. I'm totally such a sci-fiist. Know so much about that. Trekkie. It's called a trekkie. I'm a trekkie. Does does that make sense? Is that a sentence that makes sense? Can you be a trekkie? Or are you is that something else? Ooh. Thank you, Loop. You entered at the wrong time. You think so? When is the right time to enter? I believe there are malicious entities. Okay. Have you had any experiences? Hey, maybe just try plain water. Like, if your stomach is not happy, you do need to hydrate yourself though. Especially if you're throwing up. The queen of hydration I am. If I'm going to be a queen of something, it's going to be queen of hydration and hopefully queen of dogs one day. Ooh, that will be great. That time hasn't come yet though. How many dogs? All of them. Ooh. Well, realistically, depending on how big of a land I have available, I would like to have at least 3 dogs. But like 10 just running around, really, that would be great. Do you need a pretty decent plot of land for that? I only have 2 hands. I don't have to pet them all at the same time. Okay, what is so shocking to you? Road Guru, hello, how are you? Yes, you know, it's a Monday. It's a start to a new week. I'm allowing you to run a riot. And then tomorrow will come and I will put the harnesses back on and it's gonna be nice and tame again. But it's a Monday, you know. You need to move around, people. You need the space to move around, so I'm giving you space. Let your thoughts run wild. Also Dapper, hello. Oh gee. Well, I guess for the most part the chat is normal here. I think mostly there is a little bit more commentary from my side regarding whatever subject. But to be fair, I am more interested in focusing what I'm doing here on the paper. So I'm just allowing you people to be and to do whatever until things will get too wild, and then I will sort of get back on track and, you know, tame things down. For now, it's fine. I'm painting my clouds and focusing on this, and you can do whatever. It's fine. Oh, you're driving at the moment. Well, no typing while driving. I've been often described as a patient artist. Well, I would say I put myself in the patient individual category. Not just when it comes to art, when it comes to life. I have a great amount of patience, and it's one of my strongest points. I think mostly people just refer to me as you know, chill. Chloe's just chill. Just chill everything, and that's pretty accurate, yes. I don't see much point in you know, throwing shit around and raging and going mental. I think it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy and a waste of time. You cheated a bit. Excuse you, what do you mean you cheated? What did you do? What did you do? Okay, you tell me what you did, and then I will tell you if it's okay. If it's acceptable. The hell? Actually, yesterday, the reason why there was no stream is because I was playing Terraria. How to make Chloe not chill, cheat in Terraria? Yes! But no, like generally speaking, when it comes to art, I do I do like to take my time. I like to spend freaking hours on end just painting one little area until I'm happy with it. Or putting in unnecessary details. Like that, I like that. Not chill anymore. I know, I'm still chill, but I would like to know what did you do, Smurf? Also, why the hell would you need to cheat? It's Terraria. The only well, sometimes the most annoying bits are the passage of days. Like sometimes time doesn't go by as quickly in game, or sometimes it goes by too quickly. So that's the thing that I'm sometimes like, ooh, would be nice. It would be nice, just not just turn back time to turn time forward as well. That would be amazing. You have to enjoy the art making process, not just rush it to finish a piece. That's true, yeah. Sometimes, you're sort of forced to be in a bit of a rush, but for the most part, it's just good to take your time. So fishing in the ocean can get the shark fish pick thing. Yes, the raver shark, raven shark, right? Ooh, what was the name of it? One of those. Strong enough to mine Hellstone, so you can get the best pre-hard mode armor after only 2 bosses. Yes, and so is that what you qualify as cheating? Getting that pickaxe? That is not cheating. That's just you fishing. That's good. That is smart thinking. That's a good way to do things. I'm personally preparing for hard mode by fishing all the crates. Because guess what? I don't want to go mining in hard mode. I will just open all the crates, collect all the aura from there, make the strongest freaking armor that I can, and then go downwards. That's my plan. So that is not cheating either. That's just smart thinking. Saving time, saving energy, saving efforts. Some things, like, who wants to mine for freaking 5 years? No one. So there's that. Well, true, that is what I was thinking about. Yes, when a client wants it done by a certain time and it's like it's pretty slim. The time schedule is pretty slim. It is, yeah, I mean, it is cheeky, but then again, it's in the game, it's not like you added something. That's how the game is created. And if you know how to get around certain things, why not? Why not use that? Um See me as the wise silent type. You pick your battles with energy conservation in mind. Exactly. I will pick only battles that I want to fight that are worth it. And the ones that I don't care about, I don't care about, you know? Not my place. Not my thing. But that is good. That is a good thing to do, you know. One thing that I did yesterday, which is it took the longest time, but I wanted to do it because another thing, I need like a relatively constant supply of items and things like dropped items. And I can't be bothered always going down and trying to find certain enemies and whatnot. So I built like an underground fighting arena type of thing where I don't actually even have to fight. It sort of works more like I can in theory be in like AFK mode and the enemies are just gonna die and it's great. It took a freaking while to build, but I think it's worth it. And when I will get into hard mode, all of the freaking enemies can go and like die in the flames of lava while I just collect the items. It's gonna be great. I'm excited, but I still can't. You know, what is this? I put my arm in paint. I still haven't gone in hard mode. Like, I feel like I still have something that I need to do, even though there is nothing. There's nothing I can do. I've done everything. But you know, I'm farming all the things. Have I fought the Moonlord? I have had a fight with Moonlord, but I haven't defeated it yet. I've played plenty of times, but I haven't defeated it. This time, I hope that maybe I will get there. But that thing is just fucking ooh. It's crazy. Anders, hello, hello. Well, one thing that I used to do in the past is I would have like different Terraria maps. And there would be some items that I got in one map and the other map would be like in a hard mode or whatnot. And I would simply go to one map with my little creature guy, pick up items from chests there, go back to my my original map, and then, you know, like, I've done that. It is okay, it's fine. It's not as fun though. That's where you know the fun is sort of a little bit taken out of it because it doesn't quite feel right as when, you know, you get the items just like that. Like, anyhow, not that it matters, not that any of this matters. This is what matters right now. Ninja Cat, hello. Oh, thank you very much. How are you doing? A community server, and then everyone would fuck shit up. I would build a beautiful house and then someone would put torches everywhere, or someone would destroy my vegetable garden. I'm not sure if you all can be trusted. You bet I have loyal friends as well, opposed to all the not really loyal ones. I'm not really the biggest friendship person. Um, I've said it many times. Friendships take time and effort, and there is only so much time and effort I can give. So I limit my friend circle, friend circle to a very teeny tiny, itsy bitsy teeny tiny one. But that's like, you know, like full on, true, full on friends. Well, in theory, Smurfit could be sorted out. I don't necessarily know how it would work. I don't have the knowledge when it comes to having freaking servers. You know, I'm not a server person. I don't have a server. I don't know what do you need to do in order to have one. So, so that's that. Um, but in theory, like there have been conversations about it in the past, and I have sort of thought about it. And I guess Terraria, I think there was like one moment when someone mentioned having like a Minecraft server, and I thought, I hate Minecraft. It sounds bad. It's three-dimensional. That's a first no-no for me. Second of all, like I don't know. Weird. But I guess Terraria would, from all the games that I play, from all two games that I play, Terraria might be the one, you know? A Sagittarius. A Sagittarius. Ooh, you're not there, no. What is a Sagittarius? What do they look like? Is Sagittarius like I'm trying to figure out what Sagittarius means in Latvian actually. Sagittarius. Oh, oh, okay. No, I'm not. Two games, Terraria and Minesweeper. No, Terraria and Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain is the best game ever. Well, actually, I think at this point Terraria has taken over. Yeah, Terraria is my favorite game. A Risk of Rain is like the honorable second place. Um, have they updated Lurks Below yet? Apparently they have. Like Vito was playing it at some point recently, and he said that there are plenty of updates. You see, I a part of me wants to get back into It Lurks Below, but what is putting me off is the whole beginning part of it, where you need to, well, you need to collect certain items and you need to go there and do that and come back and put shit together. And when I think about it, it makes me not want to start playing it. Also, another fact that I'm not super fond of in It Lurks Below. I know like it adds a whole different level to the game, but the fact that you need to constantly find food and get food and eat uh, because otherwise you will die, and the fact that winter is coming and you have nothing, or the couple of seeds that you have, like nothing is really growing, that is something that like for me it takes away from the whole playing experience, because all I can think about is I don't have enough food. Like instead of focusing on like doing stuff and fulfilling quests and whatnot, all I think about is, oh no, I have two bowls of soup in the fridge. Like what now? So so yeah, that's why I like Terraria. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about food. Undisclosed username, hello, yes, digging game talk. Real life in the game, yeah, we already have enough real life here, we don't need real life in the game. You wish you had two bowls of soup in your fridge, but you don't. What do you have in fridge? Broccoli, maybe. Young warrior, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Oh, you're here coming and dabbing. That's cool. Welcome. I want to say we have just started, but that's a bit of a lie. We've been here for a couple of hours already and nothing is really done. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? How was your stream? What did you do? Meep, hello, hello. Did I dye my hair? Yes. Or more like I bleached my hair a long time ago. You may like a game called Moonlighter. Is that a two-dimensional game? Because that's my biggest thing.
I think we're gonna be
friends.
friends.
Zach. Special friends, thank you. All of the Chloe hearts. Going directly towards you. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ooh. You're doing well. You did an art podcast and watched some Iron Chef. Ooh, nice. Well, sit back, thank you. And goodbye, Slabs. Thanks for being here. Also, Hussein, hello, hello. Moonlighter is 2D. Well, then I will look it up. It's sort of giving me like oh, what was the name of that game? Stardew Valley vibes. Which I'm not sure if I'm hyped about. But you know, might be worth giving it a go. I'm using gouache. And this is what I prefer for all the landscapes and everything else. Thank you, thank you. They're changing the doors in this house today, and it's like anywhere from 7 to 4 p.m. Some carpenters might demolish your front door. That's a great chunk of time. Yeah, I guess that would be good if you get some sort of warning. Maybe you have about 5 seconds to answer. You're formally dressed in advance to not embarrass yourself. That's good thinking. Wear your finest suit. Mommy, thank you. It did not show up. Yes, because there is no alert for that. Blue eyes, hello, how are you? I'm really good, thank you. Starting a new painting. As if we don't have enough paintings that need to be finished. But it's always nice to start another one. That is what I will tell myself anyway.